Good day, awesome YouTubers. It is Lollyman16 here for another Dragon Ball Super review, and this one is episode 48, which is entitled in the Japanese Kibo Futatabi Imade Mezame yo Trunks, which translates into English as Hope Again, Trunks wakes up in the present. And I know I am very late on this review. I was kind of busy on the weekend, but I was able to watch it. And what I thought of this episode, it was a pretty strong episode to a pretty strong arc so far. The action sequences were great, I thought. The pacing, it's kind of slow so far. It is kind of slow, I will admit that. But it's not too slow. Not slow, I mean it's fast, I'm sorry. Because basically, by next episode, we're already going to have a fight already with, Goku and Black, so potentially, I don't know that, but it seems like it's going pretty fast. But of course we got the new confirmation of the Kaioshin recently, and his name is Zamasu, so again, that's all we know about him, just his name. We don't know anything about anything else. And no, guys, Black is not Goten. I'm like 99% sure he's not Goten, guys. But anyway, going back to the review, so we left off, basically where we were, episode 47. Trunks is trying to find a way to escape, but Black is, talking trash to him. He's saying, like, why do you Saiyans keep, resisting? It's futile. You're a proud warrior race, but it's such a shameful ending and all that. It's basically talking trash to him. And, he's saying, like, you'll end up right where I'll put you right where I left that person. And he's talking about Mai. Trunks gets angry. He powers up into his Super Saiyan form. Not the grade 1, grade 2, not the Ascended or Ultra Super Saiyan forms, if you want to call that in the dub. He just goes his regular Super Saiyan form, gets angry, and starts going at it. And what I thought was really awesome about this sequence is it's very short. It's pretty short, but dang, was the art and animation great for this one. I mean, movie quality stuff. I know a lot of YouTubers have said this already, that the quality really improved, but it really did, guys. It really did, which I was a fan of. Goku, not Goku. Trunks hits him with a powerful punch, but he kind of like laughs it off. He laughs it off, guys. He's kind of like almost like a psycho here. They start going at it. Black gets the upper hand. He's almost going to finish him off. But then in the rubble somewhere, Trunks finds a sword, throws it at him. Actually, he throws it at his Ki Blast because Goku Black was going to use a Ki Blast to finish him off. The sword was thrown almost like a boomerang at the Ki Blast. The Ki Blast disperses. The sword returns to him, and then Goku Black's like "Onore!" And then Trunks uses a Masenko, which was an awesome throwback to when he was training under Gohan. I didn't know he used it. I think he did use it in the Broly movie. I think it was the first Broly movie. Yeah, the legendary Super Saiyan. I think that's what it was. Anyway, so he uses the Masenko, which was enough to distract him, gets him in the time machine, and goes back to the past. But not before Black tries to sense him, and he couldn't find him. Oh, and there's also another scene where Black uses this, like a purple, darkish Kamehameha at him. He misses, but it was a really cool, really fluid, great. Again, if you guys were complaining earlier about like the animation problems of Super and stuff, that's none of that in this episode. It was great. It really was a great, well animated episode. I will say that. But anyway, we're going back to the present, and basically we get a scene with Mai, Shu, present Trunks. They're kind of like in school in like a private lesson, and that makes sense because it's obviously a private place. I mean, they're in Capsule Corporation, so. And obviously, Bulma and Dr. Breeze and stuff have huge loads of, buttloads of money here. So, that makes sense. I don't know why Pilaf and Shu and stuff are there. That really doesn't make a lot of sense. Just for the fact that they want to enforce the shipping of like Trunks and Mai and that kind of stuff. So that's why they're in that. That's why they're in that scene. But anyway, that's not really too much of importance there. Afterwards, okay, they actually, I think they go out for lunch or something, and then the time ship arrives, and it arrives in this awesomely animated scene where it's like the particles, like the particles come together, and then the spaceship arrives. Almost kind of reminds me of like the Back to the Future type of thing, where it's like a blast, and then the spaceship, the time ship, sorry, time spaceship, whatever you want to call it, arrives. Trunks is passed out. If you can see, he is like out of it. I mean, completely out of it. He barely escaped with his life, in the future. So Trunks sees him and he kind of freaks out and stuff. They get Bulma, and afterwards there's a scene. They lay him down in the bed. Bulma tries to contact Whis with it's like a device to contact him. I've never seen that before, but what can you expect? Anyway, so she contacts Whis, and Goku and Vegeta come back to see Trunks. Vegeta tells Goku to get sensor beams. No, actually before that, while they're still at Whis and Beerus' place, Goku cannot sense the Earth from that distance. Okay, remember, guys, you need a high enough key. Someone needs a high enough key to where Goku can sense it, because obviously Vegeta has a high enough key level to where Goku uses Shunkan Idol to sense him previously in last episode. But anyway, present Trunks powers up to full power Super Saiyan. That is apparently enough, I guess, for Goku to teleport over there. And Beerus and Whis also want to tag along, so that's a cool thing, because they're going to obviously, I'm pretty sure they're going to be involved in this arc. So yeah, they arrive and stuff. Goku goes back to Korin's place, which we haven't seen Korin in quite a while, and Yajirobe too. Actually, this is the first time I've ever heard Yajirobe in a Japanese voice. I was kind of surprised about that. He kind of talks like this. He kind of talks like that. But anyway, they're playing Limbo, kind of a comedic scene again, just to balance out the serious tone and the comedic tones and stuff. Anyway, so Goku gets the sensor beams, talks to Yajirobe a little bit about how it's been a long time. He goes back to where the Capsule Corp. Trunks wakes up, and he sees Goku, Vegeta, everyone there, and he sees Goku at first, and that triggers almost like a PTSD syndrome, where it's like, he saw Goku and he sees black, and he sees all this destruction he's caused to his home planet. Bulma, Mai, the present, everything's literally obliterated. He barely escaped and all that stuff. So he goes for the attack, but Goku easily blocks it. And that's kind of where we left off this episode. And a couple things I want to mention here before I go. Pilaf and Mai, I got, again, all these translations always come from Herms. So, again, all credit goes to him. Thank you, Herms, for doing this every week. But anyway, so again, in the beginning, Bulma actually notices future Trunks has blue hair, which they might explain in a later episode. That would be interesting to see why. Pilaf actually thinks that future Trunks is Bulma and Vegeta's illegitimate son. It's kind of funny because present Trunks freaks out about this because he thinks that I had a brother, and it's like I never knew about that and stuff. And so, kind of a funny scene where he's like, oh no, kind of that stuff. But yeah, overall I thought it was a very strong episode. That last part made me hooked. It really got me hyped for the next episode to come, because we see in the next preview, future Trunks is going Super Saiyan, fighting SSJ Goku. Then Black apparently comes to the present. I don't know how he's going to do that, with some kind of ring or something. That would be interesting to see. But yeah, guys, overall, I thought it was a strong episode so far. I didn't see very many problems with this episode. Again, strong start to a strong arc, very serious tone. I like it. I'm hyped. And let me know what you guys think in the comments. about this episode and of this arc overall. So that's been my episode for this week. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I will see you later, guys. Stay awesome and have a good one.